we decided we would do a program together, and we wanted to do something that used some other people and was just a different kind of piece. We weren't quite sure what it was going to be.
And then I walked around to 13th Street and saw in the Integral Yoga Institute, One Truth, Many Paths. And then I thought, you know, we could do a piece with like all these different people who are on their own path.
Right. It's called From the Horse's Mouth. It's a piece. And in this piece, we're using a lot of very interesting seasoned choreographers and performers.
We didn't ask them to do our stuff. We asked them to do their stuff.
Right.
It would be a tribute to them. They would each get a chance to shine. It would be like a live documentary. One might have thought that people would have said, no, 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 you know, you've got it all wrong. But instead they said, how amazing, it's such a simple structure.
We only have to remember like 4 things. And we can still do that. It's not a complicated score. I mean, I think they really managed to put together something that you can actually achieve in one rehearsal, with everyone contributing ahead of time what they're going to do.
It gives everybody a chance to shine.
It does.
It's always so free with Jamie. Like he says, well, if you just improvise.
Yes.
If you forget your phrase, well, just improvise. If you don't like what's on the card, just improvise. And it's quite liberating. You just know that whatever you do is okay.
Improvising, I find that very painful. I didn't know whether I wanted to do it or not because I'd never done anything like this before, and I said, "Oh, I don't want to make an ass of myself," you know. But I'm at that point now where I just want to move out and try different things, and I said, "Well, why not?" I think this is a way of just loosening up a little bit and not take life so seriously.
They're so accomplished, all these people.
Yeah. The moment on Saturday that we started doing it, the structure, just going through it, it was like, wow.
Having in one room, I mean, where else in time are we all going to be together like that again? We used to be together, remember, in studios, and some of us rehearsed together, but I was never in a piece with all of these people.
All in this thing together where you don't think about the age so much anymore, or who's in what camp. Like, you know, you danced with Twyla and Viola danced with Merce, and yet Eva danced with Anna Sokolow, and I danced with Trisha, which is maybe more along the lines of the Merce-Twyla thing, where 15 years ago it seemed like 2 totally separate axes, you know, the sort of expressionistic axis and the more pure dance axis. And now when I was looking at people doing this, and one at a time doing their movement, I just thought it's just all the way each person moves. It's not who you're aligned with, or, you know, whether you were DTW or Judson or this or that. It's all the way each person moves. I just love this being on the same stage with Viola or Gus Solomons or Sally Silvers or you know. I was never on the same stage with someone who danced with Paul Taylor.
When I used to stay with you, I'd think, God, if I just had her body for one day. I was just like, no, I wish I had your body for one day, I used to think when I used to study with you. Just I wanted to feel that breeze go past my face when I lifted my leg, you know. I just want to know what that felt like.
So much fun. And what was so beautiful for me to see, that even if the technical facility of people in their 50s is not what it was when we were in our 20s, the intelligence of endless sources of generating movement were such that the space was rich with kinetic energy, with intelligent energy, with visual energy that was very exciting.
I love that Dancers Over 40 movement, you know. It's just all of a sudden everybody's getting out their dancing duds, because you don't have to, you know, that competing with yourself that you did 25, 30, 40 years ago. I mean, the body is the body, and every part of your life is valid. And the body doesn't stop moving. It has something to say regardless of what age you are. Martha Graham proved that.
It's great to feel part of a kind of historical mix.
We're the youngest.
Are we?
Yes, I think so. And I've never been in the youngest position for so long now. This is really fun.
After a while, you don't feel there's a difference between your ages at all.
You know, you feel like you finally, as an artist, are beyond emerging.
Just the other day, one of my students at NYU came up to me and said, "Oh, Linda, we saw a film of you in our dance history class." Well, that
they see this film every year. Deborah Jowett shows it. And it just makes me feel like an archaeological relic when they say that. But I was thinking, you know, that for them it's history, but for all of us who are in this piece, it's memory. And doing this piece is like having your memories come to life. And it's very stirring to me. It's like you're living in your dreams.